Hi, this is Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is the weekly Love Tarot reading for Sagittarius from March 23 to 29. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on in Sagittarius relationships from March 23 to 29. Soulmate and twin flame connection for Sagittarius. So where are you at, Sagittarius? What energies are you dealing with? Okay. Your partner has the Three of Cups. They're feeling happy, they're feeling joyful, and they also have the King of Pentacles. They're making their financial situation more stable, so they're in a very positive space. If you add those two numbers up, 3 plus 1 for the King, the court cards are always a 1, that's a 4, that's Emperor energy. That is what they have when they build a foundation that is solid enough to build their future on it. So they have a really positive financial outlook right now. Doesn't really say much for how they deal with the relationship, but positive financial outlook, trying to build a foundation that they can build a future on. They also have the Two of Wands, which has to do with making a choice about a path that they want to walk, and they want a path where they feel like they get the recognition they deserve. So they're being ambitious right now. They want what they want. If you add up these two numbers, you get 6 plus 2, that's 8. That's strength. They want to find their strength. They want to empower themselves to be able to achieve what they want to achieve. And if you look at these two cards, they're both wands. Wands has to do with second chakra. It has to do with following your passion and following your dreams. And that's what they're doing. They're really just going for it right now. Loving life and following their dreams and being very positive about the whole thing. You have the Justice card. 11. You're weighing things. You're keeping score. You're trying to keep things even in the relationship. You also need to tell your truth and live your truth and express your truth. That's what justice is all about. But you don't feel like you can do that right now because you have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Swords is third chakra. It's about thinking, overthinking, creating problems in your mind, thinking too much. Because, as you can see here in the picture, the bandage can come off. The lady can see the path if she wants to see the path. She can free herself from the situation if she wants to. But right now she's being stubborn and saying, no, I can't see the way out. And that combined with the Justice card means that you can see the truth that has to be spoken, but you feel like you can't speak it. When we add up those numbers, we get 11 plus 8, that's 19. And 19 is the Sun card. Things could work out. It's up to you. You have the power to make it work out. But it's really up to you whether you want to free yourself from these bandages and get out of your head or not. It's simple. Just speak your truth, express your truth, and see what happens. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. You feel a change is coming in the relationship. You're not sure if you like that change. And you're not being totally open to your partner right now. You have the 7 of Swords here. Maybe you feel like this isn't the perfect partner for you and that it's time for something to shift. Who knows? If you add up those numbers, you get 10 plus 7, that's 17. 17 is the Star. Okay, so there's hope, there's inner guidance. You don't have to worry so much about where it's going right now. Just allow the change to unfold, and your inner guidance will make it into something positive. All right, so I feel like your partner is having a very positive attitude towards what's happening in their lives, and you are kind of resisting a little bit. You're not totally going with the flow. You're resisting telling somebody the truth. And the reason why somebody don't tell each other the truth has to do with how you were raised. A lot of people were raised to never tell the truth because the truth was considered rude. It was considered inappropriate. And it was something that if you do that, nobody will love you. And so we learned how to not tell the truth to anybody. And right now, it's really interesting. Right now, the Justice card is coming up in almost every reading because it is time for you to tell the truth. It is time for you not to suppress how you feel about things. You need to stand in your truth and express your truth. And just take a chance that people will love you even if you say something they don't want to hear. Okay. All right, so how do you feel about each other? Let's find out next. How does partner feel about Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius feel about partner? Okay. So your partner has Knight of Pentacles right now. Knight of Pentacles is sitting on this horse, evaluating the situation. This is what they really want. They wanted a solid connection with you, possibly even marriage, but they're not sure where this is going. They can't see it. So the High Priestess is helping them listen to their intuition so that the intuition will give them the answer. If you're adding up these numbers, you get 1 plus 4, that's 5, plus 2, that's 7. 7 has to do with the Chariot and moving forward towards the goal and things like that, but it also in numerology has to do with lack of faith. So there's a part of them that don't trust the relationship right now. That's why they're sitting on the horse and they feel like they can't move forward. They're being cautious. They have to have proof first that it's worth pursuing before they can be totally in. And the reason why they don't trust the relationship is because you have the Moon card. You have no idea where this relationship is going. You can't see it. You can't tell where the path is. You don't even know what you really want. Okay. And your partner is feeling that and going, uh-oh, how do I deal with a partner who isn't sure if they want to be with me or not? You also have the Page of Pentacles. You want to pursue some new ways of making money. And you have the King of Wands. You want to follow your passion without having to ask permission from the relationship. But when it comes to the relationship, you've got Moon energy. Everything is vague. And it is affecting your partner because they can feel that vagueness. So when we add up these energies, we get 18 plus 1, that's 19, plus 1, that's 20. 20 is judgment. So you may be holding a grudge against your partner. They may have said something or done something that really made you question a relationship, and now you don't know what you want. So a little bit of forgiveness work may be needed. You have to maybe forgive or maybe apologize or maybe let go of a grudge. But the Judgment card is basically stopping you from pursuing this relationship right now. Judgment energy, not Judgment card, Judgment energy. All right, so let's find out how it is affecting the relationship. How is this affecting the relationship for Sagittarius, March 23 to 29? Okay, so your partner can't stop obsessing about the relationship. They feel trapped, they feel chained, they feel like they can't let go, they feel like they can't stop thinking about it, and all they want is a new beginning with you. If you add up 15 plus 1, you get 16. 16 is the Tower. So basically, they're feeling Tower energy in the relationship right now. They feel like everything is turning into chaos. It's out of their hands. It's just falling apart. There's nothing they can do. They really want a new beginning with you, and they can't figure out what to do. So they're not feeling good at all right now. You have the Emperor. You want to be in control of what's going on in the relationship. And you also have the Page of Wands. You want to follow your passion. And when you add up those two, you get a 5, which is the Hierophant. Hierophant has to do with values and boundaries and lack of flexibility. And it's interesting when your partner is feeling like the relationship is falling apart and you're sitting there really strong and saying, these are my values, This is what I want. I need to be in control. It's my way or the highway. Your partner is not going to feel very good about that. They're really going to question, do I really want to be with this person? The cards between the two of you is Two of Cups. You still love each other. That card is still between you. And then you have the Page of Swords. You want to talk about it. Maybe communication is the answer. If you add up those two numbers, you get a 3, which is the Empress. Empress energy is good for relationships too. It's very creative. It's very nurturing. It looks like communication is the key here. Try to break through these rigid ideas that you have and see if you can come to a place where it's a win-win and we understand each other a little bit. Let's get some advice for Sagittarius. You're being stubborn and pig-headed. That's the point that I'm trying to make here. You want to control the situation. You're not in the flow. And it is affecting your partner in a bad way. So let's find out what kind of advice we can give to Sagittarius. Okay, so basically it says you have to choose what you really want. Do you want this to be the end? It's up to you. Then you'll end up like this, 5 of Cups. Or do you want to just nurture yourself right now and just be a little bit patient with the relationship and see where it goes? It could unfold once you talk to each other and see if you can find a place to kind of soften the conflict between each other. Then you might not have to make a choice. But it's totally up to you what you choose right now. You can go both ways. That's what this is saying. The Two of Swords has to do with making a choice either from the head or from the heart. If you make it from the head, somebody will get hurt. That's what 3 of Swords is about, heartbreak. If you make it from the heart, then you've learned your lesson. So, big lesson coming up for Sagittarius. So that was the reading for Sagittarius. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe so you won't be missing anything. Don't be afraid to share it with your friends. And thank you for listening. Bye.